Age has nothing to do with a number. It's about a state of mind. A decision to seize every day and make it yours. Some people have been alive for ages and never really lived. But that's okay. They'll figure it out. Or they won't. What are you waiting for?
Things have a funny way of sneaking up on us. You play once, and you want to play again and again and again. You find yourself in driveways, courts, clubs, tournaments. You ask friends, colleagues, or even someone new. Today and every day, we celebrate the athlete in all of us. It's time to get out and play.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Gemlife 2023 Australian Pickleball Championships powered by the APP. This is Dylan Kimlin live from the Blacktown Leisure Centre, and we're just having a chat. I don't know if you could just pick that up, but Tan Huynh, Bruce Winther were entering the court as we're about to get underway with our gold medal for the 4.0 plus Coed division. Closest to camera, we have the duo of Tan Huynh and Bruce Winther, and they're up against the combination of Martin Clark in the blue top and his partner David Richardson. It was a very exciting set of games that we've had throughout the event thus far, with the firefight just going long there. If you are just tuning in, it's currently 0-0, Clark serving. What these games are is that for the Coed division, it does not matter what gendered player you play with. We had all different combinations. That's a great shot there by Clark. All different combinations of players throughout this event regarding their gender. The only thing that matters is that the team, their combined age is over the age of 100 years. So it's really cool. We have people that are in their 20s playing with 80-year-olds, vice versa. It just creates really cool team combinations. So I know the players today have had a great time. Very social event thus far, in that literally social, plenty of talking. Richardson on attack, puts it away. Nothing social about the game that we're currently watching though. These players would love to start their weekend off with a gold. Three of these players recently featured in the big teams events that we had in Brisbane. Bruce Winther, however, probably has the most experience out of all of them. So it's really interesting to see just the different combinations on court right now. Things to expect from this game. Well, we will have 3 games to 11, win by 2. With the Chan's scrambling, couldn't get that across. The final game, should it get to it, the players will stop at 6. Each game we will have 2 timeouts available to each side and 1 medical timeout should they want it. Pretty standard pickleball. Corelli underway, pop-ups there, Winther attacking, and that has gone long. Just had a warning here from our official Delaney regarding Quinn serving a little bit early rather, before he calls the score. And the ball just goes into the net. We do like to thank Franklin, the official ball of the Australian pickleball scene. And the players are using the X40s for this outdoor portion of the event. We do have some indoor courts here, as well as the Blacktown Leisure Centre. I know I saw a bunch of the guys and girls warming up on that particular court earlier today. Currently 3-3 tied game. Oh, Winther. Happy with himself after that one. Oh, the net roll. And that's the velocity that David Richardson can produce. Absolute rocket. And that's called outside there. 2-point lead here for the duo of Clark and Richardson. Things to be aware of for this game. All four of these players play quite aggressively. We have a foot fold here on the side of Clark and Richardson. Point going to Quinn and Winther, but in regards to other things to be aware of, I often refer to Tan Huynh as the Ernie King. Always racking up those Ernies. Be curious to see if he... That's a great shot by Clark. See if he attempts anything against the experienced duo of Clark and Richardson. I am very interested to see who's going to take the drives for both sides. It seems Clark and Richardson aren't opting to stack. They both have amazing forehand drives, so it's no surprise. There's an Ernie. Called it. There it is. Tan Huynh notches his first one up for the game. 5-4-2.
Welcome to all those players coming into the 2023 Gemlife Australian Pickleball Championship, powered by the APP. Coming up at 2 o'clock, we have a come and try.
We're just going to wait. We've got our executive officer, Brendan Lee, waffling on the PAA. The PA system rather, not the Pickleball Australia Association. Just letting everyone know what's happening. And we do have to give a big shout out to our state and national bodies. I know Pickleball New South Wales and Pickleball Australia have worked tirelessly to put on an amazing event leading up to this weekend. We have to give them all a big thank you. All of our volunteers that lined all the courts and got everything prepared. And also the ginormous team of referees that we have. I was having a chat to head honcho David J, one of the top officials here in Australia earlier, and he was absolutely proud of the team that he and Margot had been building, as we have a nice shootout here. Richardson, just too good. We have a timeout here on the side of Huynh and Winther. We'll quickly go through to a commercial break. Thank you once again to our sponsor.
Who's to say who's young, who's old? Age is complicated. Most people really stop getting older at age 26, but their bodies just don't get the memo. Hidden inside most over 50-ish-year-olds is the soul and spirit of a 26-year-old, just in slightly different packaging. Why waste time wondering when you could be enjoying? What are you waiting for?
And the players are back on court. Just waiting for our official to give the okay and we can get back started. Once again, we do thank Gemlife for sponsoring this event, 2023 Gemlife Australian Pickleball Championships, powered by the APP. It's currently 10-4. It's been a great start to this tournament thus far. It's been a great start to Clark and Richardson campaign, as they have a healthy lead. However, Tan Huynh has a never say die attitude. Gets the ball back, 4-10. We're seeing that it looks like Winther and Huynh are opting to stack, providing that Huynh gets more of the right hands. That goes long. If you are new to pickleball or new to tournament space or advanced pickleball, what we can see here, see how Winther's on the left side of court, he'll shuffle to the right. It ensures that Tan Huynh's right hand, as that goes wide, his right forehand will be at the middle of the court for majority of the time. Third shot drop is good. Shootout's underway. So 7-10. Shaping to be a close game one for our Coed 4.0 plus. Clark puts it away. Huynh getting nutmegged. What a play. Winther and Huynh defending very well there, converting on that opportunity. 2-point deficit, can they bounce back? Resetting here by Huynh. And again. Huynh having a good laugh there. The acrobatics by Bruce Winther, unable to get the ball back. Game point here for Clark and Richardson. 10-8. Discipline there by Huynh, letting it go. The net roll works in the favour of Clark and Richardson. And they will take game one here for this Coed 4.0 and above gold medal. The players will quickly have a timeout, have a breather. We will go through to some commercials while we wait, and then we'll be straight back into it.
So feet apart,
Yeah.
head down over the ball, and follow through. That's the last time I give you advice. Come on.
And our second game is underway. 0-0. If you are just tuning in, Clark and Richardson narrowly took game one against Huynh and Winther. 0-0-2, Clark and Richardson being the team closest to camera right now. So drive by Huynh is short. 0-0-1. Solid pickup. Currently 1-0. Clark and Richardson getting the first points of this game. Two 2-0-2. Oh, athleticism. Winther unable to get it back. That's a strong angle there. 0-2-2. Quinn serving. Great third shot drop. Perfect. Winther with a backhand third shot drop. Easier said than done. Converts on the drive as well. Tied game. 2-2-2. The gentleman climbed into my commentary booth during the second game timeout. Oh, Winther. Quinn with the baby wobble. Able to keep out of the kitchen. Well played. But all of the players were saying that it is very hot. Oh, the poach attempt by Quinn sends the ball flying. Yeah, it's very hot right now on the courts. The players were clamouring to any kind of shade they could get. Solid reset by Richardson. Winther brings him in. Just wide. Looked close. Unlucky. We do have to thank Engage for being the official paddle of the Pickleball Association of Australia. See a bunch of our players rocking the Engage paddles on court at the moment, on and off court. You can see Martin Clark's just to the right of screen there. He's rocking one as well. Currently 3-3, tied game. Oh, just wide again. Good shootout. These players are all proficient at the net. Very interesting. I was listening to Tan Huynh earlier today and he was saying that he was happy to scramble. It was the terminology he was using. And that he was happy to get into a bit of a crazy play if it meant he backed himself in those situations. Solid smash there by Doc Martin, putting that one away. 5-3. Pop up. Richardson That backhand of his is absolutely lethal. I recall speaking to a couple of the younger advanced players we have coming into the scene who they took on David Richardson in singles. And they said his backhand is a... Oh. My apologies, we had a ball in booth. I had to go and retrieve it for the players. But the players were saying that his backhand is... It's a thing of beauty to watch. And he's a good, ball's live. Lob is long. Six, 3. Bruce Winthrop opened up his footwork there a little bit. Allowed himself with a nice smash opportunity. I got one of the heads of the referees, Margot Trednick, pinching one of my chairs right now. You hopping on to do some commentary, Margot. She's like, oh no, Dylan. That's okay. Currently 3-6-2. Winthrop with a drive. Clark trying to keep him back. Fifth shot drop is good. Well done by Bruce Winthrop. 2-point game. Oh, Quinn with the poach attempt. He's trying to motivate Winthrop. Nice set shot drop. Clark speeding it up. Forehand roll by Huynh, too strong. Side out again. See what Winthrop and Huynh can do with the opportunity they've been given. 4-6-1. Oh, what a recovery. Ball still live. Oh, great hands across the board. I do not know how Tan Huynh got that ball back. 4-6-2. However, Clark and Richardson too strong in the end. Lob is once again long. To say Winthrop has had a fair bit of success with his backhand third shot drops. So 2 unsuccessful lobs thus far though. Ooh. Richardson tried opening up the paddle face there. Couldn't put it away. 6-4-2. Martin Clark, clinical. Gets that pop up, puts it away with ease. Well played. Oh, thank you. 7-4-2. Third shot drop's good. Pop up is there. And it lands in. Huynh looked like he thought it was going long. 8-4-2. This is such a fun division. I was speaking to President of Pickleball Australia, Jen Murphy, earlier today, and she said it's really good to see the community embracing it. ATP by Winthrop unsuccessful. We've got a timeout here on the duo of Huynh and Winthrop. Go through to some more commercials while we wait. Thank you once again.
Age has nothing to do with a number. It's about a state of mind. A decision to seize every day and make it yours. Some people have been alive for ages and never really lived. But that's okay. They'll figure it out. Or they won't. What are you waiting for?
Once again, thank you to our sponsors for getting involved with this too. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was just watching our official Delaney. Getting involved with the 2023 Gemlife Australian Pickleball Championships powered by the APP. And the lob is good. Winter recovering. Hop up. Quinn. Awesome athleticism there by Quinn and Winter to recover. Actually had David Richardson and Martin Clark jumped in the commentary booth to get in the shade. And they were just checking that the microphone was muted before they talked about strategies and whatnot. And that's fair enough. We wouldn't want any of our players getting in trouble. Hot micing is the term for anyone not in the industry. 9-4-1. Clark serving. Just got to mute, guys. We've just got some players from the court next to us, right next to the commentary booth. Probably better if you guys don't hear what's going on here. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, for the muted audio. I do. Just the court right next to us, we've got a medical timeout and the players have jumped in the shade of my commentary booth. So I am here, I am keeping the cameras and scoreboard rolling. It's just it'll be a little bit quiet on my end. And that's a side out. It's currently 5-9-1. Tan Huynh. And that ball there is just called wide. 3-point deficit here for Huynh and Winthrop. It's interesting to see what they'll do to come back here. Oh, lapse of communication for Richardson and Clark. There's their backhand I mentioned at the start of the game. Richardson getting some ridiculous angles there. Side out, 9-7. Clark and Richardson within arm's reach of that gold medal. I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I did have to mute for majority of that. We did have a medical timeout right next to the commentary booth, and the medics right now talking to the players. But as you would have just seen, Clark and Richardson taking the victory in that regard. It's a nice, close game. I think it's probably fair to say that Clark and Richardson would have been the top seed for that particular pool. So fantastic effort there by Quinn and Winther. But thank you so much for tuning in. We will have plenty more co-ed action underway as more medal matches will be showing up. But this is Dylan Kimlin live from the 2023 Gemlife Pickleball Australian Championships powered by the APP. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, and most importantly, we'd like to thank you for tuning in. You can catch this all on the Pickleball Australia Facebook channel and the Pickleball Australia YouTube channel. We will be back live as soon as our next set of players are ready to go. Thank you for tuning in.